You're considering starting out streaming on Twitch, or you've already just started recently? Well, there is 9 million other streamers out there, so I'm going to go through in this video on a couple of different things you should be thinking about in regards to that. Now, some good news. Due to my work as a content creator coach, I do have some contact with some previous clients, and they're who are no longer streaming on Twitch, and they have offered me their actual profiles to use. So they actually already have some followers on them. And even better for the people starting out on Twitch or have just recently started, I do also have some connections through that where they have some available credit for some of the viewer promotion sites such as Stream Booster, as well as ViewerStorm, if you are new to that as well. So that's a good little helping hand. The only kind of requirements I have for that, there's a few. First of all, if you do stop streaming and you're going to, stop on a more extended period, I do ask, let me know so you can give me the profile back so I can offer that to someone else to help them starting out. Additionally, particularly for Stream Booster, if you are going to be using that, that first of all, when you're doing the promotion bids, you don't waste all the credit. I mean, a lot of the profiles I have, they have like a couple of million in credits, so that'll certainly get you started out, but don't waste it all on just one big huge overload. Ration it out. Secondly, also for the free spin slots, that you do save up your slots until they actually have one of the 500% bonus, so where they have more than 500% of the prize they normally give out, so save them up till then. If you are interested in using those profiles that I can give out, you can either contact us via Twitter, via contact us on our website. I'll have a link for that as well. You can also get in contact with me via my stream profile. Send me a friend invite and chat, and I'm also on Discord, but I don't check that every day. And I will of course have all the links for that in the description of the video, as well as the pinned comment. I will include also my previous video where I talk about a link to that, how to gain followers. This isn't a video about how to do your initial growth, but it is we'll have some links to some of those various videos. Particularly though, I do suggest you read up on, and I will talk about now, the Streaming and Finding Success on Twitch, which was put out by one of the community members. It's a really good guide and it's free. I'll have a link for it in the description. So some of the things to think about, because as I've mentioned, 9 million other streamers starting out are out there. So how are you going to deal with them? So first of all, think about what are your goals, for example. What are you looking to do with your Twitch? Are you looking to just have fun? Are you looking to turn it into an actual business? Are you looking to sell a product? How large do you want your broadcast to be, for example? Are you looking for that kind of niche with friends and family, or are you actually looking to grow to become an online personality? Keep in mind that only a very, very small percentage of people are actually going to become someone like PewDiePie or the other big streamers and content creators out there. So keep that in mind, that you could put in a lot of work and you may never get to that kind of height where you can, do this full time and not have to do other work. But on a similar line then, a large audience is going to take a lot more effort to grow, and will take time or money or both. So in terms of your niche, I mean, the actual guide mentioned it as a gaming niche, but nowadays there's a lot of different types of streams out there that you can do. But think about, okay, there's 9 million other streamers out there. What makes me unique? What is something I enjoy doing? What's something I'm good at talking about? Because it usually comes down to two kind of areas that people actually watch your stream for. One, very importantly, is the interaction, but in general, people who are very good at something, whether that's some Olympic level juggler or being very good at a game, or someone who's being entertaining and interesting. Those are the kind of general things for that. So on that, having that kind of niche of what makes me unique and special, why should I come watch you, what value do I provide? So on that kind of thing, yeah, so speedrunning, that's a classic one as well. And what would the attitude be? Are you going to have a special online personality? I mean, Angry Joe, he has his own special one. There's a lot of people out there, content creators, who create their own unique and funny online personality. You've got the YouTubers, of course, nowadays using the CG kind of special character. That's, kind of taken off the VTubers. That's obviously something on that. But also the kind of mental preparation of what are you looking to do with your channels. Do some goal seeking and vision before you actually get started on Twitch. That would be something I consider thinking about. and particularly try to focus on content that you actually enjoy. That's something I definitely emphasize as well. So make it something that's interesting that you're going to have fun with, because that really comes through, particularly even more so when you're live streaming, that people can notice, okay, this person's actually having fun, they enjoy talking about it. That's something that can really attract an audience and keep them there. And speaking of kind of the business side, naming your channel carefully, I'd probably suggest looking at some of the guides that are out there on actually developing a business name. Obviously a Twitch name might be slightly different to a normal business, but again, try to stay away from any pre-existing other names out there, other companies, other larger content creators. You want something that's, in general, that's unique, that's short, because you don't want to try to make, my name is a bit longer than normal, but it's easy to actually remember and talk about too. So yeah, they mentioned about, I'd rather suggest you don't use symbols in the actual name itself, because the more complicated it is, the harder it is if you're trying to remember, you know, using elite speak or emojis in the actual name itself, trying to look up that on Google and try and remember what precise combination it was to find them. So being different to everyone else. And in terms of the schedule, the GNOME website actually provides kind of some unique insight to when particular viewers, there's lots of it. Ideally, you do want to have the higher average amount of views versus the amount of streamers on it. So in finding a particular sweet spot, I actually changed from my original one during game time to now evening. I'm normally on an Australian time from 5 p.m. to about 7 p.m. I might change that depending on my new workload to go from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. But yeah, that for me, my particular niche was actually working better. And also, they do mention there that professional streamers might be working a lot of it. Something to keep in mind in terms of your daily workload, certainly taking breaks. But also generally, yeah, watching other streams, finding other people who are doing good things, learning from them. Don't just copy them, but, you know, adapting to your stream. You're going to have to change. You're going to take criticism. That's something I actually work with my client. They're having them look at it from an external viewpoint on their streams, on their content, on their business. What's good about it? What do they need to improve on it? And again, that niche kind of as well. What makes it appealing? But yeah, certainly look at the GNOME site, because if you're going to have probably look at as well, okay, what's the average viewers, how many people actually are watching it, particularly from the GNOME website, we're looking to see, okay, is that majority of viewers being taken by the single bigger viewer? Is it a PewDiePie, because if he's taking 99.999% of the viewers and no one else is watching it, that particular game or content, whatever it is, well, yeah, who's going to be watching you? Not many. But yeah, there's a lot of things to think about on the guide. I will make it available. Take some time with it. It's certainly something you want to invest a bit of a time where you spend some ideas on, but that's something that I can certainly look at. So we'll be having links to all the communities, sites, books and guides as well, for some further development, and as well as I've the rest of my videos. And as well, if you do want to have a chat with me, that's fine as well. I'm over on the Discord community for ViewerStorm, as well as some of the communities as well that can help you out. So until then, think about what you're wanting to do on stream, have fun doing it, and enjoy it. Until then, have a good day and goodbye. Quick one to keep the YouTube algorithm happy. If you enjoyed this video and find it useful, like, comment, and subscribe. And I also have my link as well over to my Twitch channel as well. If you do want to drop in there, I'm normally on from 5 p.m. till 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in Australia.